Alright, well, update. I got a clutch cable, just like a universal pit bike clutch cable. I got some, my wife gave me some bar ends. I ordered a throttle cable and everything. We're gonna see how this works out. I might switch it to thumb throttle. I got some fucking, what's in here? Look at this, I got like this blue keychain with this thing. And then, I bought these fucking gangster grips here. Not grips, I just said grips. Levers. Levers, man. I got tape over this shit. It's hard to rip. Look at these. They're fucking gangster. I'm ready to do like fucking Philly street rides. Look at this baller shit. Whatever. What's nice is it has adjustment and everything in it, and they were like $3. $3 fucking dollars. The levers are toast, so I needed baller ass levers. And then my throttle cable and tube and everything is pretty much fucking shot, so gonna have to use something in the meantime. So I got these, which are like another $6 for everything. Insane. So bought all that, got an extra intake gasket and spacer and everything to throw on when we do the, I'm going to run on a motor first, obviously, make sure everything runs, maybe even dyno it, drive it, and then get to the turbo stuff over here immediately. But I'm going to put the levers and stuff on for now. I saw people, obviously I kind of agree the rake is a little bit much, but we'll see how it does. I'd rather just see how it does. It'd take an afternoon to cut that shit, bend it, and make it retardedly rake, so I almost have to like have little monkey bars on the damn thing, 8 hangers. But put this stuff on, see how it looks, try to hook up like the clutch cable to it, throttle cable, get all this fucking junk on there, and then maybe make some motor mounts and try to get the motor mounted. I'm waiting for my buddy to bring the chain and the sprocket from the Grom this weekend, so we can get the chain and the motor mounted, lined up with that, with the chain and everything. So that's all next. All this hardware is going on, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, can we see? Give this guy a little flex. Got everything kind of rudimentary set up. No matter what, this stuff will pretty much stay in the same spots. So let's throw this ball and ass Amazon clutch lever on my bar. Man, look at this thing. This shit's a dream. Put it at the end here. Wow. Got a little bit of like adjustments and everything in it. Man, this is the nicest shit ever. I figure I'm gonna put this end on the motor, put this end, slide it up in here. Will that fit over there? Yeah, it'll go over to the motor for sure. There's gonna be some wires and shit hanging out, but is there a plastic spacer on there for if you need the extra? I will need the extra plastic. Dropped right in there. Come on. What are you hung up on? Usually you would huh. There's nothing there. They just want the cable to wrap around that like a piece of shit. That's why they're $6 levers, apparently. What the hell? Yeah, you can't even turn the... Come on. Here's your lesson, kids. $6 lever. Yeah, it just rubs against that like shit. So, you know what that means. Cut, grind, and whatnot. See how we do. Basically, I gotta wake this guy up. Can you see in there? I know the thing isn't great up close, but that needs to get opened up a little bit. The cable can't lay in there. Not correctly anyway. So, gotta open that guy up. Alright guys, imagine this. We have fallen victim to a not completely machined part. I just got to get a small enough drill bit in there, but I could just push that wall out of the way that was kind of in the way. Got to get a little bit smaller bit, wiggle it in there fucking sideways. Hope I don't break a drill bit or my hand or the lever. Drill into my fucking thumb. I'm using this like a milling bit. And it is working fucking great. Wake this guy up. Just opened up that channel in there. Cable should be mint now. Give it a try. Okay. Take two. Got the plastic bushing on here. Oh man, look, it lays in there perfect now. Look at that. It's a nice cheap cable. Save the money. Save the money, kids. Put it in your piggy bank. Up. Up arrow. Up means up. Oh man, look, I got a clutch cable. Clutch. Oh, don't do that shit. How far can this come out? It's about halfway. So what we're gonna do is snug it so the wire can't come out. That's gonna sit in there. And we're mint. See this? It's even got a little rubber protector on it, but whoop, 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 whoop. Nice clutch action going on. Perfect. Couldn't be nicer. We'll do the throttle cable next. We have to drill a bar. We'll see how that goes. Alright. Get my seat pan out of the way. Got an Allen key that fits this guy. Now, classically, we're going to want this to exit in the direction where, you know, we want the throttle cable here to go. That most likely is going to go up into the carb. That's the small end. This is the big end that is going to go into the handle. Yeah, it looks nice. Drops in there and goes around here into the plastic john. And then what we got, let's rip this guy open quick. Give it a rip. And usually there's like an alignment pin. This, it is absent, it looks like, in here. Usually you drill a hole, you know, there's like a, let's say there's a pin coming out of here, you drill a hole and then you line it up with that so it can't come shooting out. That doesn't look like it's in this one. That's fine. So what do we got here? This will pull the cable. This is the cable runner. So we just stamp the cable down. Let's get the, all right, clutch cable out of here before I confuse you both. All right, let's make sure I get this on video. Let's see if it just clamps nice enough. This guy is gonna come up in here. And see, it even has the threads for the adjustment. That's how you know also which end is in the right end. Put a couple threads on there. Nice. That's really nice. I'm very proud of myself. Anyway, drop this plastic guy in there. Then, looks like we will drop this in here. Oh, it goes right through. There's no stopper. That shit's wide open. We got a pin. I'm assuming I can pull on the other end. Yep. Now, I think I might have said this earlier, but we are contemplating doing a thumb throttle on here. I guess I will see how well this clamps down and works. I'm not sure which one we're gonna like more. Some people say when you're romping on the thing, it's easier to control the thumb throttle when everything is like sideways, which kind of makes some sense to me. Now see, whoop, it pulls up on it. That goes into the carb, and so that works good. It's just loose for now. I gotta move this guy in a little bit for sure. Loosen this guy back up. It pinches pretty nice. I don't think I'm gonna need a pin. I guess if it needs a pin, I can just drill a pin in there. I'm nervous I'm just tapping. I'm brapping lightly. Very light braps, kids. Okay. Throttle cable feels like a fucking gem. It's really nice. It's as nice as it's gonna get for $1. This lever works. I don't know what I want to do yet. I got this fucking baller ass chrome one I can put on there to match it. That'd be funny as hell. I guess I can put it on there and see if it works. It's just a screw and a thing. And then the motorcycle came with a shutoff switch. Funny enough, this plugs right into the pit bike harness like you would think it would, since all that stuff is the same. So it'll actually have a nice shutoff switch. So I got my throttle and everything else. Let me try to put this lever on for our entertainment. Oh, that's the Allen key guy. Buddy, bro. What is this? It's got like a 10 mil on the bottom. You see that? Bend that thing. 10 milli on a flathead. I can make that happen. 10 mil. Throw it across the room. Big flathead. That big ass screw in there. Put the 10 on the brap gun. This looks like it was off a few times. Big ass bolt shoved in there. Someone was thinking. Threaded? Is it? Yeah. Where did the washer go? Not that it's huge. Not that I'm gonna lose sleep over it. And if it's down there, I'd like to put it back in. Now, I mean, close enough. It's gonna be a little bit closer on the thing. That's fine, it's a tiny lever. Where is the washer? That shit probably rolled halfway across the garage. You know how that stuff goes. Oh, here it is. I found it, guys. Off-camera editing. Anyway. Well, it's certainly gonna work. That's exciting. China levers. Look at this thing. My friend was making cracks about Richard Rawlins. And here we are. All I need is a pair of acid wash jeans and shit. Come on. Pain in the ass. It's gotta line up this eyelet. It's getting jammed up. We're gonna get the power screwdriver soon. Shred it all. I guess I should have seen if this fit first. Maybe I have to drill it. We'll take a look quick. I was too excited to get my chromies on. Ooh, it's super snug. Super snug. better to check it before I strip the whole damn thing out. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Here it goes. How exciting. Badass brake lever, throttle cable, clutch lever, clutch cable, all done already. The adjustment screw fell out of this. There's literally a screw on the back to adjust the height. I doubt you'll need any more braking than that. This thing, I mean, it's a giant 19-inch wheel with a disc brake. It's like, it's got like a 10-inch disc brake twin piston up front. That's way more braking than this fucking thing needs. Maybe it's just enough. We'll let it, you know, figure it out when we get there. Clutch cable and shit. Awesome. All that stuff's done. Throw out this busted ass lever or throw it in the spare bin for when I blow one of them off, wrecking the thing. Other than that, put the levers on. See what I can do about making motor mounts. Alright guys, this is pretty ghetto fabulous. I have to show you this. I wanted to, before I went on any farther, see if the motor was running and get the wiring right. I threw everything out in classic fashion. I figured the instructions wouldn't be that great, and it's a fairly simple system anyway, and I wanted to get something I could mount the motor to so I could try to pull start it on the Kickstarter. And I have this small block Chevy mount, and the bolt holes line up exactly. And then this is the Chevy LS motor exhaust manifold bolt. Threads right into the bottom. So I have it bolted into the bottom and then on my fucking stand here. And then I did the wiring until I got spark. And then obviously these are where you plug in or you can touch those. The coil's hot through here. So if you touch those, it grounds out the CDI box. It kills it. So that's the shutoff. There's just many shutoff options there. I figure one's to plug into like a kickstand for like neutral safety. And then, you know, there's just tons of options here to shut it off. So it's alive until you ground it out. Now, where am I going to mount this? I fired it on the stand here with no exhaust, and it's like, sounds like a little hit and miss motor. It's funny. Let me attach this to a fucking chair or something. All right, choke all the way down. I'll run it for like, you know, a tiny bit. Has no exhaust. I don't want to hurt anything. Burn a valve or whatever all those people say. I hooked up the gas tank from the motorcycle and filled the bowl. There's probably still enough in there. So I'll fire it, let it plop, 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 and then I'll grab these fucking grounds here and shut it off and get an electric shock. Great. I put a little pipe on here to help me. I'm going to weld. Obviously, I'm going to take this thing off. It doesn't have to be there. I don't know if it's going to be easier to kick it or weld a rod, but I saw lots of videos where guys just they weld their own rod on and they just go bloop and they start the fucking thing when they're sitting there. So easy enough. That's hot. Everything else is ready to go. See how we can not fucking bust my light. Where's the, here we go. Whoa! Slight pain in the ass. We'll lock this thing up here. There's the compression. So I can throw the jack handle and across the room. Like that. Mint. Just about to fire, eh? That's twice. Two bad ones. Damn. Put a hole in my shit. Busted my Harbor Freight container. Dang. There. Throw the fucking handle again or what? No, I wanted to go. Try it by hand. sounds so funny without exhaust on it. Probably out of bowl already. Oh man, that gets really hard to pull with just the fucking handle here. Well, heard it, I'm done. So the motor runs, that's hilarious. So at least that runs, get the motor mount and everything done, get the chain on. I want to put a pretty small gear. Hopefully he changed his front sprocket. I'd like to put a really small sprocket on that axle if I can get away with it. Because this thing's going to have a lot of power and multiple gears, so it does not need to be long. Anyway, that's it. I figured you enjoy that update.